If a color bomb works super well when you mix it with another color bomb, then imagine two color bombs when you have them on the same board, and you can basically just smash the entire board, game over, you won.
Welcome to Crush and Tell, where we lift the lid on the magic of Candy Crush Saga by introducing you to the people who make the magic happen. They'll be serving up exclusive hints and tips, revealing game-changing features, and debunking some of your gameplay theories as well. Now, each week, I will introduce you to a new team member and talk about your most desired topics. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Andrea, I am so excited to talk to you. Thank you so much for being here today. Tell me a little bit about what your day-to-day looks like as a principal UX designer at Candy Crush.
So as a principal UX designer, in the tech world is known as a user experience designer. In gaming, we call it the player experience design. So what I do is to create a smoother experience when the player is interacting with the game. So if you go into the game and you just feel that you can go all the steps and play the game and have fun and stay there for hours, it means we are doing our job properly.
I have to ask, is it a little bit hard sometimes to read what people are saying in the forums? I mean, you're going to get the good, the bad, everything in between.
Sometimes you get to read very direct feedback from stuff that you've been designing from months and months. A lot of the times it's really good feedback and you really get the sense of fulfillment. Sometimes you get the bad stuff, and actually we tend to focus more on the bad comments because that is where the points of improvements are. Because from the positive comments you get like this amazing feeling inside. But it's like when you're cooking and everyone tells you that it tastes delicious, and yeah, it's okay, but I want to make it better.
Well, I think that's the magical part about it, right? Everyone wants it to be better. So before we get too much into the details, I have a little warm-up question for you. If you could turn any Candy Crush feature into a real-life superpower, what would it be?
The game itself, for me, it's amazing in the sense that it just looks delicious. So if I could have like a super color bomb in my hands and just get a bite of that chocolate or everything and just like lick a little bit some of the fishes and the candies, like I love that.
Eating the candy IRL, I think, is a superpower we can all get behind. Okay, so it's time to dive into today's Crush and Tell topic, super color bombs. So Andrea, could you tell us a little bit more, please, about the super color bomb?
The super color bomb, it lives within the supercharged world. It's very simple, it's very straightforward. You can win several times. It doesn't have to be in a row. And after you have collected enough of those wins, you get to unlock the super color bomb. So the regular color bomb will disappear one type of candy on the board, but with the super color bomb, you get to explode two types of candies, which sometimes it can also mean clearing the board, instant win, easy as shit.
As a designer, what makes super color bombs so special for you personally?
When we were designing this, we wanted to create something that was an immediate reward. Players love these win streaks that they collect. They wear them as a badge of honor when they are competing in the game. When they talk to you, the first thing they tell you is the level that they are at and how many levels have they won. And they are so proud of that number, so we want to encourage them to keep on moving forward.
Yes.
And the super color bomb, from the beginning, it looked like a tool that they could use in order to keep on winning. So that was a really good sign that we saw immediately on the test.
Awesome. And so I'm sure you've learned a lot from the players and their curiosity. Are there any fun facts or secrets that you can share with us today about super color bombs?
Yeah, actually, the super color bomb is not new to the game.
Okay.
It actually, Super Color Bomb was created for another feature that existed a while ago. It was called toppings. Maybe some of the most hardcore fans will know about it. Basically, you get to mix and match different boosters, and you would create the super amazing boosters that would help you so much. The thing is that, of course, the feature was not live any longer. So we saw the potential in this, and we were like, okay, maybe we can bring it back in some other type of format.
Cool.
So we decided to kind of give it like a second life, and it was super fun. This is how normally design works. Sometimes you try a lot of things. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but you keep the best. So you learn and you pivot.
We've talked a lot about how players have so much love for the super color bomb, but can you give us some of your own pro strategies, like hints and tips on how to make best use of the super color bomb in a level?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're familiar with the color bomb, it is always good to mix it with like a striped candy or a wrap candy. Like you're always gonna get the best matches if you are with a special candy for sure. always try to strategize a little as to not use it immediately. Just be very smart about it. Try to see if you can drop it in a little bit, put it in a line that you can eliminate altogether. And of course, if a color bomb works super well when you mix it with another color bomb, then imagine 2 color bombs when you have them on the same board, then you can basically just smash the entire board, game over, you won.
I've also seen some player theories out there that using the super color bomb helps them to save on boosters and gold bars. Any thoughts on this?
I'm actually glad that they find this to be a helpful tool, to be honest. Like, this is the type of things that when you read it, you know that you're doing something good, because if they have found something that helps them to get through the game and get all this win streak accumulated, it's good. It's good for us, it's good for them. It means that they will engage, they will keep on playing, because they know that they are getting a visual, a palpable benefit out of using the super color bomb.
I will say, when I have a super color bomb, like when I'm on the win streak, I'm like, all right, well, let's buckle in. We're gonna be here for a little bit.
Exactly.
You don't wanna let it go to waste, because it is so powerful. Andrea, this has been such a lovely chat, and I know that you're so busy, so thank you for spending your time with us. But before we go, while we have you here, since this is a big both ways conversation, do you have any questions for the community?
So we would really like to know, how do you use a super color bomb? We really don't have the answers to everything, but I know that some of you do your own strategies. So just let us know, how do you normally use the color bomb?
Folks, next time we're going to be talking to software engineer Toby about Candy Crush Saga Adventures. Please do share your thoughts on the first episode of Crush and Tell down in the comments. We would love to hear from you so that you are as much a part of the conversation as everyone you see on screen. Thank you so much for joining, and keep on crushing it.